Hello everyone, this is BCL again with another Euro 2020 correct score trading preview, and as usual I'm starting with what happened yesterday. And yesterday wasn't a good day, and in the first game, Netherlands against Czech Republic, everyone saw what happened. And everyone was pretty shocked. Maybe apart from the Czech Republic and their fans, Netherlands lost 0-2. There was that red card that completely turned the game around. Czech Republic were solid, but Netherlands had their chances. Just before that red card, there was a chance one-on-one with the goalkeeper for Netherlands, and in the end, the red card and 2 goals from Czech Republic killed the trade for good. So that's that. In the following game, Belgium faced Portugal, and I had a very nice hopes for this match. I was kind of hoping that it will go 2-1, 2-2-ish. In the end, Belgium took the lead just before halftime, and to my surprise, there were no goals in second half. So Belgium lost 1-0 when I had 2-0 as my target score. So I was counting on these counter attacks from Belgium, but in the end, it was only 1-0. In these trades, it's always one goal can decide whether it's a loss or it's a profit, and you need to remember that I'm not taking any. First of all, all of that because some people had some concerns yesterday when I published my results. But I want to emphasize that, first of all, this is just a fun challenge for the Euros. Usually, we trade the correct score market in the season, in the league games. In tournaments, it's always more difficult. I'm trading every match, and this really is a handicap because match selection is a key. But as I said, it's just for fun for this tournament. And third of all, I'm as you can see, I'm not taking any insurance, right, in these trades, and I just want to see what happens, right? Maybe I will be, I don't know, minus 200 at the end of the tournament. That's fine. It's also a valuable information on what can happen if you disregard match selection and insurance completely. But anyway, let's hope for some green screens later this afternoon and in the evening. And the first game we're looking at today is Croatia against Spain, with Spain being 163 to win. And it doesn't get any easier, right, than yesterday to predict what will happen, really, because Spain obviously have ambitions to win a third European Championship in 4 attempts. However, they're not very convincing, right? They drew with Sweden 0-0. They drew with Poland 1-1. And in the very end, they demolished Slovakia 0-5. Croatia, at least Spain is avoiding defeat. I'm checking quickly, and the last time they lost a game was in October 2020, 1-0 to Ukraine. Croatia, not very convincing either. They lost with England 1-0. They struggled with Czech Republic, drew 1-1, and in the end defeated Scotland 3-1. And but they shouldn't need any extra motivation, right? You just play for everything. It's Spain. and you know, nothing to lose. The only problem is that Croatia failed to beat any team that is currently ranked in FIFA's top 10 since 2018. So not an easy stuff. And in 2018, yes, Croatia defeated Spain in defeated them 3-2. But earlier, 2 months earlier in the same year, Spain defeated Croatia 6-0. So that's that. So if you look at Spain and if you look at the scores, you're confused because it's and I'm looking at last 5, including friendlies. We have 0-0 Portugal, 4-0 Lithuania, 0-0 Sweden, 1-1 Poland, and 5-0 Slovakia. So will this be a goal festival or not? Croatia 1-1, 1-0, 1-0, 1-1, and that 3-1 against Scotland. So a little bit tricky. If we look, so what does the market tell us? So under and over 2.5 goals. So over 2.5 goals is traded at 2.26, which is interesting. We are used to see the overs priced higher than the unders. I mean, yesterday both games stayed under 2.5 goals. And the correct score market expects, as you can imagine, 0-1, 0-2, and 1-1. So 0-1 6.8, 0-2 7.4, and 1-1 8.8. Any other away win is priced at 10, and this is currently the market's 4th selection, which is quite interesting. I don't know. Spain demolishing Croatia today. I rather think it will be somewhere around 1-1. So for this trade, what can we do? As I say, I will go with 1-1. 8.8 is a good price for 1-1, and it can be 1-1. There is a nice chance, in my opinion, for this one ending 1-1. I mean, Croatia 1-1, Czech Republic, Spain with Poland 1-1. It is 1/8 of the final, but still 1-1 is a possible result. And if that's the case, then Spain 1-2 we have to cover. And in the end, we can go with 0-2. Not a great price, but yeah, still, I think worth taking. And we have a place for our fourth correct score. And now it depends on how you see the game. If you think it will be a slow game with a slow start and both teams, you know, playing chess on the field, I would take 0-0 at 10.5. If you rather think that Spain will dominate, you can add 0-3 to this to the set of the scores, or maybe 1-3 even. It's a better price. But if it's 0-2 for Spain, then you will have a nice leverage on 0-3. So what do we do? The market. I think I will go, rather than backing 0-0, I'll go with 0-3. And building the position this way: 0-2, 0-3, 1-1, and 1-2. I don't think Croatia grabs a winner today. And I'm covering two scenarios here, right? Spain dominates and it is around 0-2, 0-3. and a tight game where it's 1-1 and possibly 1-2 for Spain. Yeah, so that's that. If I wanted to increase my liability to 30, I would really consider just two correct score here, either 0-0 or 2-1. So if Croatia really plays the game of their lives, we would have a huge green on 2-1. But I rather expect this one to be a slow game. So the only fifth score that I would consider here would be 0-0. So that would be my position. But again, I will take the risk. I will not back 0-0 before the game. I will leave these four scores and hope to manage in play. So once again, thanks for listening. I hope you'll have a good betting trading day, and we'll talk again soon. Bye.